Hello and welcome. I've got a really special story for you today. It's all about something we all wonder about. Where do we find real, true happiness that lasts? All right, let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted something like so much that it's all you could think about? Maybe a new video game, or being the best at something, or getting that one special toy. It feels like if you just had that one thing, then you'd be happy, right? Well, our story today is about a woman who felt exactly that way. Her name is Pingala. We say it like Pingala. And oh boy, did she learn a huge lesson about this whole happiness thing. So let's jump right into a huge moment for her. This is what she realized. She said, "Oh, I have been so foolish looking for happiness from someone else." Wow, what does that even mean? How can you look for happiness from someone else? Let's unpack this. So here's the backstory. In a city called Videha, there was Pingala, and every single night she'd put on her nicest clothes, stand by her door, and just wait. She was waiting for a wealthy person to come by, someone who could give her money. In her mind, that was it. Money equals happiness, period. This way of thinking, where you feel like you need something from out there to make you feel good in here, well, it can kind of be like walking into a trap you don't even see. And the story uses some really cool lessons from nature to show us exactly what that looks like. Okay, so first up, Pingala's first big lesson. And it comes from a tiny little insect, the moth. So picture this. A moth sees a flickering candle flame. It's so bright, so beautiful, so warm-looking, the moth just can't resist. It flies closer and closer, and what happens? It gets burned. That beautiful light it was chasing ended up hurting it. For Pingala, money was her flame. She thought it was this amazing, bright thing that would make her happy, but chasing it was just, well, it was just making her more and more worried. It really makes you wonder, right? What are the pretty flames in our lives? What are those things that seem so great, so sparkly, but if we want them too much, they might end up causing us some trouble? All right, let's keep going. There's another lesson from nature that really helps us get what Pingala was going through. This time, it's the story of a deer. So imagine a gentle deer deep in the woods. Suddenly, it hears this incredible music, a beautiful song floating through the trees. It's a hunter's song, designed to lure it in. The deer is so captivated, so totally lost in the sound, that it doesn't notice anything else. It doesn't see the danger, and it walks right into a trap. Pingala was kind of like that deer, right? She was so lost in the song of hoping for money, she didn't see the trap of sadness she was walking into. And so, back at her door, Pingala waited. And she waited. The hours crawled by. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, all the way to midnight, and nobody came. And that hope she started with, it started to go bad, like old milk. Her heart just got heavier and heavier and sadder. But then, right there, at her saddest, most hopeless moment, something amazing happened. Not outside. Nothing changed outside. It happened inside her. This, right here, is the turning point of the whole story. She was at rock bottom, just totally fed up. And then, click. Something inside her just shifted. It was like she was suddenly sick and tired of being sick and tired. A light bulb just went on in her head, and for the first time, she saw things in a whole new way. And in that crystal clear moment, this thought popped into her head. Wait a second. The thing that gives real joy, the best friend I could ever have, it's not out there. It's already right here, inside my own heart. Can you believe it? She'd been looking all over the place for happiness, and the whole time it was right there, inside of her. And the thoughts kept coming. How silly I've been. All this time and energy I've spent chasing things that only made me scared and sad. And the whole time, real joy was right here, waiting for me. The big deal here is that she realized she had a choice. She could choose fear, or she could choose joy. So now that Pingala got it, now that she understood her mistake, she was ready to learn a new way to live. She learned to be peaceful and calm, kind of like the giant deep ocean.
Okay, look at this. It's a great way to think about it. Before, she was like a river. When good things happened, she'd swell up with excitement, maybe even flood a little. But when things went wrong, she'd dry up completely with sadness. But the ocean? The ocean is different. Rivers can pour into it, and it doesn't overflow. The hot sun can beat down on it, and it never runs dry. It's always just deep, calm, and steady. That's the feeling she wanted inside her.
And this leads to one more amazing lesson from nature, the lesson of the python. Now, a python doesn't spend all day frantically hunting and worrying about its next meal. Nope. It just chills out, rests peacefully, and is happy with whatever comes along. It's a lesson in just being content, not always needing more.
So with all these new ideas buzzing in her head, from the moth, the deer, the ocean, the python, Pingala was ready. She made a choice. She decided she was going to live a new way, based on this amazing truth she found.
And this became her new motto, her new song. She basically said to herself, from now on, I'm just going to be happy with whatever happens. I'm going to enjoy my life with that true friend that's always right here in my soul. No more looking outside for happiness. She knew where to find it now.
And you know how the story ends? It's so simple and so beautiful. Just by letting go of all that desperate wanting, by just dropping that need for someone to come and save her, Pingala went to bed. And for the first time in forever, she slept. A deep, happy, peaceful sleep. The very peace she was trying so hard to buy came to her for free, just by letting go.
So that leaves us with a little question for our own hearts, doesn't it? What's one small thing, just one little thing, you can do today to find a tiny piece of that happy, peaceful feeling inside yourself, instead of looking for it out there somewhere? It's a really cool thing to think about. Thanks so much for listening today.